professionalism. This was a great opportunity for me this year. When I started out as a teacher, I worked at a private Christian school, very small. There were, I believe, like 4 or 5 teachers on staff that we started out with. And I got to know people. It was good. And then the following year, a lot of those people left. And I was the veteran teacher that was in school. I was the oldest teacher that was in school. And so I never had the opportunity of actually being able to teach under a mentor. And that was very difficult. And it makes a teacher very unsure. Um, and as I've shared in previous anecdotes, I had a very trying time during my course of teaching. But to be able to come through these grad school studies, to interact with other professionals, to be treated and respected as a professional was such a huge growing time for me, and I love it. I love being able to develop my professional learning network and to be able to consult with people. I still keep in contact with some. I even ran into a situation where I thought that I was headed down a certain course for a project in a class, working with people, and then got dropped from it, and a timeline was coming up and I had no idea what to do. All of a sudden I was behind, and by way of Facebook I managed to connect with another professional who is an educational technology, has a master's in ed tech, and she helped me along the way. She helped guide me, and so I don't just have one mentor. I have a number of mentors that are all there to support me and help me. And I just love it. I think it's fabulous. Technology has allowed me to be able to bridge distance. And so even with people who I've respected their opinions or have learned a lot from them, I can shoot them a message and get feedback almost immediately or within the time frame that I need it to. So I just think it's amazing. One of the things that I've learned through my experiences, through my grad school studies, is that element of respect goes so far. I think that there's still this idea of the sage on the stage, the know-it-all, and I'm here to do your professional development, so I'm here to tell you what's what. Just the simple concept of treating a professional like a professional goes so far. To trust somebody to be able to do their job, to trust that they have abilities, that they have gifts, that they can contribute. That even if I'm going into a situation where I've been asked to coach teachers to help them in developing a certain area, to trust that they have something to share with me is extremely valuable. It's the same way with students. Students can be our teachers, but we have to respect them enough and trust that they have something to offer us. With actual professionals, they've been through school, they've been through training, they've been through experiences that have brought them into a position of leadership. And I don't know everything about them. I don't know what insecurities they may be harboring them or why they may be lashing out at people in a certain way. It's up to me to understand where I'm at, to be confident in who I am, and to not have to display my own insecurities by blasting them with information. Through the course of my studies, one of the biggest things I learned that when you're coaching other teachers and other professionals, they need to be the ones doing more of the talking. I ask questions and I listen. And a lot of times they already have the answers kind of developed in there. It's the process of asking questions and highlighting what they do know and just helping to connect those pieces that makes them into confident leaders. And this has been a freeing concept for me to learn. I love it. I love being free of the burden of having to make sure everybody's at a certain point. It's a really great place to be. The artifact that I presented for demonstrating professionalism is actually the first information and digital repository that I created in the course of ed tech. It was wonderful. It was really great. I've never used Wigio before. I wasn't used to interacting online with this many people and collaborating on information. And it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed creating this to look up different articles, different videos. I got to look up video games that were online and to collect them into a repository for game based learning and to share it with others. And this was, again, like it was on, I said it was on Wigio. And I've had mixed reviews on Wigio. I like it. I like everything that it has to offer. There is a little bit of a legginess, and it might be due to the server. I tried using this with other collaborative groups, and some of the teachers were just like, no, I don't like this at all. I can't get the chat to work. I can't get the voice conferencing to work. I personally didn't really have that much trouble, and so it could be some user error there, possibly. Um, but another similar system to use would probably be Google Plus. I've done a lot of Hangouts with other peers, and that seems to work out well because you could do chat or you could do video conferencing, whatever your bandwidth can handle. Through this Wigio, I shared a repository of game-based learning, talked a lot about Quest to Learn, the school that does game-based learning throughout their entire curriculum, and just being able to share those cool concepts was a lot of fun. I do have a video that actually demonstrates how to access the Wigio site. There's a password in order to access it, and I'm interested to see what others have to say about it.